So I'm in Malaysia. All right. I left America in 2025. Okay, it's 2026. So I've been out of the country for almost a year. I think it'll be a year on the 25th. Honestly, it's been different. When I say different, I mean when you think of like the US, I might think of like the poisons that we had in the food. I might think of like the violence. Just coming from Birmingham, Alabama, and I was living in Memphis, Tennessee before I left because I left Alabama in like 2014, and then I came to Memphis, Tennessee in like 2014. So I had been there from 1996 when I was born to 2014. Memphis, Tennessee, 2014 to 2025. So damn near 10 years. It would have been 10 years in April, but I left in January. So just to give you a little backstory, I have seen a lot of violence. um, when I first got to Malaysia, it was a culture shock. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. It was like so many different people. Um, it was mostly Muslim, so I saw a lot of hijabs, which I didn't know was a thing in Asia. I know like most of y'all probably know, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't know. I didn't know at all. I didn't know what was going on. I saw most people spoke English. Like that was absolutely wonderful. I also saw that it was more easygoing. You know what I'm saying? And as I saw how late you can walk at night, how women were walking at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, that made me think in my brain, is something wrong with me? Is something wrong with the place that I've grown up all my life? How? How do we get this way? And why aren't we like this way? Why can't we be like this? So many questions swirling through my head, man. So I say all of that to say that that was the first culture shock. You know what I'm saying? Just the safety that you feel. If you're from the South, you know what I'm saying. If you're from the South and where it's violent, 100%, you know exactly what I'm saying. Also, what made me come out here, it was a lot of spiritual work that needed to be done to find who I truly was. Because all my life, I thought that I knew who I was. I thought that I knew how I was. You know what I'm saying? And I had myself in this little bitty box, in this little cute little gift wrap box. You know what I'm saying? And it just, it wasn't who I actually was. That's who I thought that I was. That's who my family told me to be. That's what society told me to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's the second lesson I learned was the falling away of identity. I mean, I've seen that before I left, you know, due to me meditating and things like that. But I left Malaysia, you know what I'm saying? Malaysia the beautiful, which I'm back in right now, by the way. But that's a whole nother thing. And I went to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? When I got to Thailand, it was a whole nother vibe. I went to Hat Yai at first. I went to go visit like these beautiful Buddha statues. Did some reflection there. Did some meditation in front of them. I even got some videos. You know what I'm saying? If y'all interested in me showing y'all actual film from what I got going on, I will. You know what I'm saying? I'll record even more just to show y'all. But let me know if y'all interested. But anyway, when I had got to Thailand and I actually went to Chiang Mai, I went to Bangkok, I went to Pattaya. All that was like getting to know things and having fun. You know what I'm saying? Going to the beach, etc., etc. That was live. I don't do the whole prostitution thing. That's not my type of vibe. I feel like they, you know, coochie is free, gang. Yeah. Like, I mean, you can go on the date or whatever, blah blah blah. You can count that as paying for it, which I don't really count that as paying for it. That's the price to get to know somebody type vibes. But my opinion, you know, you can do what you want. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Anyway, I went to Chiang Mai. And when I got to Chiang Mai, the energy was very different. I went up to this place called Doi Sutep, which I highly recommend if you someone who is seeking spiritually and is open to different religions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily, let me cut this off, hard lock. That's my ceiling fan. Hard lock to a religion, anything like that. That that's my personal preference, because I want to learn about different religions so I can learn about what is the true path. You get what I'm saying? The true path to light, if that makes sense. Anyway, I went and studied with the monks for about 5 or 7 days. And when I tell you the insight that I gained and the clarity that I gained within my mind, and this is just me reflecting, it felt really well, really, really good. It felt like I had become more of myself in 5 or 7 days compared to 29 years, man. I don't know how to even put that. I meditated for like up to 8 hours a day. Some people are doing even more. You get to choose how much you want to meditate, but it was an amazing experience, man. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So after that, I was tasked with going back into the world, and that was no easy task because you have to worry about money, you have to worry about what you want to do, you have to worry about how you want to do it, and I'd say my biggest gripe here, like anywhere I've been, has been money. I gain and get money, serendipitously, which is fine, but I would like more stable income so I know when things are actually coming around, which is why I'm starting to do social media. I know that might not be seen as stable income, especially when you first come through and when you first get there. I understand. I'm okay with that. I just want to have something to work towards that I know is going to be beautiful in the future. So today, I'm just doing this short video, letting y'all know what I have going on out here, letting y'all know how I'm faring, how I'm getting along, my mindset, mind state to help you out. Because I know it's many, many secrets in this world, many secrets out here. And I know that it's many people that want to do this, but just have not. So we'll see. Piece by piece, we'll see. But yo, I know y'all hear the dogs outside. Yeah, I got dogs. Next door neighbor got dogs. But other than that, look, this is my first video that I'm actually putting out in the format that I want. So I say, look, thank y'all for being here. I have many more videos coming. I have many more things to be prepared. Follow my TikTok, it's the same name. And if you would like to support the channel, I have a PayPal that I will link in the description below. Okay? All right. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all keep on rolling. And hell, let me know if you got any questions.